If you thought that toe and nail fungus provokes nothing more but shame when showing your feet in the summer, you are in for a very nasty surprise. Unfortunately, not many people have any idea of the risks involved when dealing with this microscopic parasite, and why, if you have toenail fungus, you may be dealing with something much more alarming than the poisoning fungus itself. Please be warned. This special report contains highly sensitive information and ugly truths about toe and nail fungus, but also the why and the how to manage a fungus infection that doesn't yet have a permanent cure. Our goal today is restoring your health from the fungus infection, keeping you healthy, happy, and wildly energetic. Listening to this report means that you're committed to changing your life and taking your health into a complete new level. Are you ready? Because let me tell you, this video is not for everyone, but you are in the right place if you have seen your toenails getting brittle, thicker, or changing color, if the disease is just the beginning, covering a single nail, or it has progressed to the point you can't show your feet in public. This video is the answer to real fungus management, a gruesome condition medical research thinks is incurable. What if I told you instead that a special management technique, done correctly, can save your feet for life? What if I told you that the only way to get it is to watch this video until the end? We exclusively present to you 3 clinical cases, completely healed using a revolutionary method. In America only, over 30 million Americans suffer from toe and nail fungus infection. Like many other Americans, Matt Stevens, a 53-year-old tax consultant from California, thought toenail fungus was nothing serious. Yet there he is in intensive care, barely recovering from blood poisoning, with oxygen tubes inserted into his nostrils and being pumped with antibiotics. The doctors told him that they brought him in with a severe fever, 103.5 Fahrenheit, after he fainted on the sidewalk. And fortunately for him, he wasn't one of the 40% who die because of blood poisoning or septicemia. Toe and nail fungus had destroyed his health over time, slowly chewing away his immune system. Toenail fungus turned into an infection that spread throughout his body and turned his life into a real nightmare. That is why he and 2 other patients have agreed to appear in this short report made for funguskeypro.com in order to get people to realize the truth about the silent killer and to seek treatment immediately. No matter your age or previous medical history, you are about to learn the bare facts about this extremely widespread disease. You will discover the hard research into how the fungus in your body react to different treatments out there. And by the end, we will reveal the world's most effective way to deal with this microscopic parasite. The only thing you can do is to be sure you won't close this page by mistake and listen very carefully to the next minutes, as it provides the most comprehensive and easy solution to a great life without any fungal infections. So if you think this infection is growing inside your nails and feeding off your skin, there are some people who have to watch this. So, if you have a weak immune system that attracts all sorts of illnesses and diseases like a magnet, if you are older than 50, if you suffer from diabetes or any other chronic disease, make no mistake, you need to stop this microscopic pest from spreading to other parts of the body. Because, if left untreated, your toes and nails are just the start, and soon you may find swollen, pus-filled lumps under the surface of the skin all over you. It can even turn up on your face, leaving ugly scars that never heal. Even more alarmingly, symptoms develop rapidly and include very severe pain, fever, diarrhea, vomiting. All the while, this fungus grinds down your immune system and opens the way to deadly diseases like meningitis or necrosis. As this infection consumes your skin and tissue, it will enter the bloodstream, and next thing you know, you will find yourself lying in a hospital bed or worse. A human body is not meant to be a fungal colony. Besides the repulsive thought of having something grow inside you and feed off your cells, toenail fungus has many other nasty issues. You never know when or where you get it, and it is extremely contagious, especially in summer when you can get it from the beach or from going to a swimming pool. Matt Stevens still does not know exactly where he got it.
The first thing I noticed was my nails started changing color and they were becoming more brittle, and I thought that a good scrubbing and changing socks and shoes was going to help, and really for a time it seemed to help. maybe it slowed the infection, but it really didn't pay off. I'm a tax consultant, by the way, and as work would pile up, I had less and less time, of course, to really properly take care of this infection. And sometimes, I mean, especially during tax season, I wouldn't leave the office for 2 or 3 days, and I could see that the infection was spreading. And so obviously I took the next logical step and I went to a podiatrist. After really a very brief examination, he recommended Lamisil, and it was, he said it's the best oral medication to treat the mold, the yeast, the fungal portion of the infection. And for a while, again, it seemed that the infection was slowing, stopping, and receding, but then the side effects started to kick in for me, and it was really kind of a surprise. At first there was like a fever, and then these sudden chills, and I got joint pains, and I felt these sores in my mouth and throat, and I started losing weight, and I got patches on my skin that were turning purple. It was really awful. I think the last straw for me was I was getting this upper stomach pain, and I got loss of appetite and dark urine, and I even started developing jaundice, for crying out loud. The treatment wasn't working for me. It was destroying my liver faster than like a liter of vodka every day. So I decided, obviously, that I'd had enough of that, and I figured, well, what's the worst that a puny fungus can do to me? And then the next thing I knew, I ended up in the hospital. I mean, truly, it was frightening, laying there on the hospital bed. And I didn't know what was worse, the treatment or the fungus. And I absolutely dreaded having to go back to Lamisil. And frankly, I'm not sure that it was a real option at the time. I thought I was going to die.
So